Next is definition and classification of attraction. Tourist attractions are locations that draw visitors due to their inherent qualities, typically encompassing natural beauty, cultural significance, or historical value. These sites provide leisure, amusement, or educational opportunities, contributing significantly to the tourism industry. Tourist attractions can be categorized across several dimensions. First is physical environment. This classification focuses on the physical settings of the attraction. First is natural. Natural attractions formed by nature, including beaches, mountains, and national parks. Second is urban. Urban attractions located within cities encompassing historical buildings, museums, and art galleries. An example of that is the Fort Pilar National Museum. Then next is built. Built is a man-made attraction such as theme parks, stadiums, and monuments. Example, Disneyland or the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Second is ownership. This category considers who owns and manages the attractions. First, public. Public owned and managed by government entities, including national parks and historical sites. So, next is private. Private owned and operated by individuals or companies such as theme parks and privately owned museums. Next is community-owned. Community-owned managed by local communities, often emphasizing the preservation of cultural heritage. Third is admission policy. This refers to the access requirements for visitors. First is free, accessible to all visitors without charge. Paid requires an entrance fee to access the attraction. Membership base requires a membership or subscription for access. Example, some museums or exclusive clubs. Fourth is appeal. This classification focuses on the primary draw for visitors. Cultural attractions showcasing a region's traditions, art, or history. Example, cultural heritage sites. Historical sites offering insights into past events or civilizations. Natural attractions emphasizing natural beauty such as landscapes or wildlife. Example, the national parks. Recreational place offering activities like hiking, skiing, or water sports. Example, the Alindahaw Resort in Lakewood. Next, the fifth one is size and capacity. This considers the physical size and visitor capacity. Small size is attractions with limited space and visitor capacity. Example, a small local museum. Then next is medium. Attractions with moderate size and visitor capacity. Example, a regional park. Next one is large. Large attractions with extensive space and high visitors capacity. Example, a large theme park. Next is composition. This classification describes the structure of the attraction. Single attraction, a single point of interest such as a statue or a waterfall. Example, the Statue of Liberty. Complex of attractions, a collection of attractions within a specific area such as a theme park or a historic district. Example, a resort complex. Next is degree of performance. This refers to the dynamism of the attraction. Static. Attractions that remain relatively unchanged like historical buildings, or natural landscapes. Next is dynamic. Attractions that involve active elements such as theme park, rides, or live performance. Example, a water park. Next is number of visitors. This classification is based on visitor volume. Low volume. Low volume receive a small number of visitors. Next is medium volume. Medium volume, moderate visitor numbers. Next is high volume. High volume attract large crowds. This classification system provides a framework for understanding the diverse nature of tourist attractions. By considering these various categories, tourism stakeholders can better plan, manage, and market attractions to meet the needs and expectations of visitors. Further research could explore the relationship between these categories and their impact on tourism development.